Cave of Altamira. Written by Marcy Costello, Priyanshu Mahe, Ida Marchese, Terence Wu, Dasarathi Mutharasan, Rushira Nandasiri, Eamon Ogadu, Rosalie Sullivan, David Supina, Armita Yousefi, and Yash Joshi. Narrated by Catlin W. Kuzyk. Chapter 9. How has the environment influenced the creation of the Altamira Cave? Written by Ida Marchese. Temperature range inside the cave. The temperatures of this subterranean ecosystem play a crucial role in the variation of the microclimate. The average annual temperature of the air inside the cave falls in direct proportion with the depth of the main chambers, including the hall chamber, painting chamber, and grate chamber. This is the characteristic of inverted thermal type, which is typical of caves like the Altamira Cave, which is static and is of regular topography, lacking significant differences between the dimensions of various chambers where air tends to fall due to gravity, resulting in accumulation in low areas. The average monthly air temperature inside the cave matches the temperature of the rock surfaces that enclose the air, the variation in which is in direct proportion to increases in the depth. The phase shift concerning annual temperature fluctuation outside the cave increases with depth. Air humidity in the cave. The two factors that determine the humidity level of a cave include the natural flow of water inside the cave from the various roofs and the interchanges in air masses with varying humidity levels. The Altamira Cave has weak ventilation currents, typical in a static-type cave. The presence of water that saturates the rock surfaces of the different chambers results in high and close saturation air humidity. This is a slight decrease in relative humidity in winter and a slight increase during summer due to colder and drier air in winter and warm, humid air in summer. As a result of constituent humidity levels in the cave throughout the different seasons, evaporation and condensation are a yearly cycle. In the corridor leading to the great chamber and the chamber itself, the consistent humidity suggests an absence of condensation processes on the rock surfaces. CO2 concentration in the air of the paintings chamber. The interior walls and ceilings of the Altamira Cave are coated with different spots colored gray, white, and yellow. These spots were revealed to be composed of bacteria and bio-induced CaCO3 crystals via electron microscopy. There is a dense network of microorganisms organized in well-defined radial and divergent dendritic branches from the central area towards the exterior of the spot. Analysis of molecules have revealed that most spots are composed of an unrecognized species of actinobacteria, which promote the uptake of CO2 gas and use the CO2 to dissolve the rock. The level of carbon dioxide concentrations in the painting chambers of the Altamira Cave was measured using a CO2 infrared analyzer. Variation of CO2 production inside the paintings chamber caused by microbial flora and water containing dissolved CO2 are minuscule enough that it seldom influences the overall concentration variation of CO2. Flow rate and chemical composition of the waters flowing into the paintings chamber. One of the main processes involved in the deterioration of the surface of the paintings in the painting chamber is the flow of water that filters from the soil surface, which enters from the polychrome roof of the chamber itself. Soil above a cave may act as a regulator of changes occurring inside and on top of the cave by modifying water retention and infiltration and providing organic matter, clay minerals, and nutrient elements, all of which is essential for the growth of microorganisms inside caves. Above the Altamira Cave, the soil acts as a regulator of the connection between the outside environment and the underground environment. Many experiments aimed to quantify the CO2 diffusion and water infiltration rates in different degrees of soil water saturation and compaction. Results suggest that grain size distribution, organic matter content, mineral composition, and water content of soils affect gas transport through the soil pore network. The soil above the Altamira Cave is coarse
Sample complete. Ready to continue?